So this is how we open a sterile pack in surgery. We remove the tape and we stick the tape onto the front of our clothes, making sure that the Bowie Dick tape has turned black and it has gone through the autoclave. So we're going to open the outside wrap from each four corners, making sure that we don't touch the inside. These packs are wrapped in 2 linen wraps, one on the outside and a blue one on the inside, and those 2 wraps are the 2 that we need to undo. So we've done the first outside wrap, and now this is the blue inside wrap. And then underneath there you should see your gown and your towel. Once you have that open, then you're going to get your gloves, and you're going to tip your gloves upside down onto the towel, opening it at the same time, making sure that none of the outside of your gloves touch anywhere on your gown and towel there. So to dry our hands, we're going to get our towel from the corner, we're going to pick that up, off to the side and drop. We're going to imagine that our towel is in thirds, so 1/3 there, 2nd third there, and 3rd third there. Hands on either side in the top third, and we're going to dry our hands really well. If we don't dry our hands well, you can't put the gloves on very easily. So that's just that top third. Then I'm going to go underneath my hand towel and go right to the end, so that I know then that I have used both ends of the towel. This end is now clean and dry, and I'm going to put my wrist in there, wrap my towel around my wrist and push my arm through my towel right to the end, making sure that I don't go back and forth, only down. Then underneath, the middle is clean and dry. That is going to be your last third for wrapping around this wrist and pushing your arm through. Once you've got to the end and it's dry, you drop your towel. Then we're going to pick up the gown, and we're going to pick up the entire gown. Pick up the whole thing, not just one lip. We're going to step away from the table, holding either of these edges here. We're going to let the rest of the gown go, and it should drop in front of us. We're going to do a little shimmy with this gown, so we can find those armholes, pop our hands through and all the way up to the top, making sure the gown doesn't touch our face. Popping in, pray position, turn around, and somebody is going to tie you in. Once they've secured you in place, you can then step forward to your gloves, and you can open up your glove compartment, making sure that your hands don't come out of the end of your gown. So on the right hand side we should have our right hand, on the left hand side we should have our left hand. I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to place my right hand on first. So I'm going to pick the glove up, and I'm going to place the fingers towards my heart with the thumb underneath. And then I'm going to pull that lip right up to the top of my cuff of my gown. And I want to hold that little lip there. So by holding that lip, I can stretch it up and over the top. Then I can pull this last lip down, grab hold of the fingers on the end, extend, and then grab hold of my gown, pull my gown up. You can see my fingers pop out the end, and you just grab hold of your fingers until they fit in your glove holes. Then you can grab hold of that and pull that up. Other hand, thumb underneath, fingers pointing towards your heart, up to there, and we're going to get that little lip, grab hold of that lip there, extend all the way over. I open my hand at the same time as extending that over, and by doing that my fingers can pop out the end, and it makes it easy for me then just to pull up my glove and she's all on and done. On the ends, I want to pull down your fingers like so to make sure that you don't have any bubbles of air in the top. That's it, we're done.